Hello everybody. My name is Carissa McIntyre and I am an author and I'm a past client of this program. And I am convinced that Carrie picked me not just for my skills, but because I seem to be a really great example of nothing going right in the beginning of my business, everything going wrong, changing my game plan like 1,000 times and struggles, and yet somehow at the end I kind of finished it on top, or maybe about halfway. I came into this program last October-ish, which meant I was literally 3 months, give or take, or so out of the homeless shelter as a single mom with 3 kids. I was at a really low, weak, broken point in my life, so when I came into this program, I just came in with my hands, my arms, everything open. I was really humble, accepting, grateful for the opportunity of this, and just ready to take advantage of everything that sort of came my way. Especially because I started this program with kind of an oddball project in mind. I'm not just an author, I'm an erotica author. And at the time I had 2 erotica novels that I had wrote and published all by myself. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was filled with a passion to do this. Like, I wanted to be a writer my whole life, and this was it. I had already lost everything, so I was starting over. I came in and I just kind of acted like a sponge. I soaked up all the initial help and guidance that this program has to offer, and I built a business plan for my books. I opened a publishing company called Mack Publishing, and I signed up for every single event and workshop that I could, everything that came into my email, took it all in, and you know what? It's about a year later, and I'm about to redo that whole business plan. Not the whole thing, but a lot of it, because the first year of my business and the first year of most businesses is trial and error. It's trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. It's making little mistakes, it's making big mistakes. I got one for you. And it's learning from them, and it's trying new things and growing. It's really growing as a person, and for me it was growing into the businesswoman and entrepreneur that I needed to be with my books. And I'll give you an example of the big mistakes. In the beginning I was so eager to get out there and to get my books seen that I got them into a chain of stores on a consignment where it was actually taking money out of my pocket. It was cutting into my sales, and I was losing money, and I didn't even care. I just wanted those books out there, which, no, bad idea. I mean, there are totally times in your business that you want to offer a discount or a sale, but you don't want to undercut yourself and you don't want to ruin yourself. It took a lot for me to kind of grow a pair and go in there and renegotiate the contract, but I needed that experience, I needed that mistake, and at the time, after all of that, I was so confident. I walked in there and they renegotiated with me. So I actually believed in myself at that point. I built my business plan entirely around writing books. That's all I knew, so that's all we did. I was just going to write, I was going to sell, I was going to promote, and I was just going to attend events, because that's all we knew, so that's all I went with. But it was only a small part of things, and I realized pretty quickly that that wasn't going to be enough, and not for me or for my business. The things that brought me the biggest amount of success and the most recognition were the things that I didn't plan for, that made me uncomfortable, events I attended, meetings, opportunities that made me put myself out there in ways that I was really uncomfortable and made me feel a little bit crazy. Things that had to do with me speaking about me as a person and my business, making me a real human being, talking to people and getting them to connect with me about how I went from homeless to self-published, and it aligned me better than me just being like, buy my books, and it aligned me with a better purpose within my writing, and that's when big doors began to open for me. And now part of my passion, my purpose is part of my new business strategy plan going forward. Once I really began to embrace that there was more to my business than just writing books, that's when things really began to take off, but it wasn't even until the last few months of the 60-week program. Then I've had 3 newspaper articles wrote about me. One was a front page, one was a Peter bio of the whole center. I've given talks and speeches. I gave a speech to the Rotary Club, and then I was asked to speak at the Women's Business Network Christmas Gala, which was incredible and humbling and
good for you.
Really awesome. Yeah, thank you. Those things were not on my business plan when I started, not even remotely things I thought about doing a year ago or saw myself doing. but I came into this with just open-minded determination, because I know that to succeed in something, you gotta have that crazy passion for that destination, but that doesn't mean that you have to take one path to get there. There are so many roads and avenues, so don't focus so much on one way, especially if business mentors or the universe or life is telling you, try something different. I'm not just focusing on writing now, I'm still doing that, but I'm blogging, I'm writing short stories, teaching creative writing classes or love letter workshops, collaborating with other businesses, and using my story in ways to give back and promote and connect with people and inspire and motivate them a little bit. I started this program broke, came out of the homeless shelter broke and struggling a lot, and not even just with my business, but at home. I had 3 kids who, we were all a mess. We were going through therapy, we had a new home, new school, but I wanted to do something better for them, so I just threw everything into this, I had no idea where the next 60 weeks of this program were going to be. Definitely didn't see me stand here talking to you guys. I started 2018 crying a lot. I cried a lot of tears. I was struggling really hard, and I cried myself to sleep more often than not, which was rough. Now, mostly that only happens at book launch time. On a positive note, I came into 2019 confident and happy, and my family's doing great. I'm sure of myself and my business, and I'm just ready for everything. But I'm even more open-minded for change and growth. And everything that's coming. So don't get discouraged. If you have months where you have no sales, or you feel like it's awful, cry, scream, just get it out of your system, and maybe take a day before you have a breakdown. Trust me on that one, because I had one. It's hard to hear that the world does not end if you take some time off, because I know as a mom of 3 who does not get a break, it piles up, and it piles up into mountains. But you're going to handle that mountain. The mountain's never going to stop. It's always going to be there, and you're going to handle it so much better if you're relaxed, refreshed, and better-minded, rather than 5 seconds away from the loony bin. Reach out for help. This is hard. Talk to others. There's so many resources and avenues available for you. Guidance, mentors, friends, people who've been in your shoes. You're not alone. I came into this with 2 terribly put together but very well wrote erotic novels and crazy ideas, and now I've got 5 novels. I've republished those first 2 professionally. Those big dreams I had last year are now little dreams, because I have huge dreams. And he's leaving.
He's heard enough.
Okay, I'm almost done, buddy.
There's no escape. Come on.
Next year maybe I'll be a best-selling author, and these huge dreams will be it will be smaller. So keep at it. I know it's crazy, but with enough passion, you guys can do this, and I'm really excited.
Thank you so much.